you doing, everybody? Beerman here. Welcome back to some more Medieval Dynasty. It's a beautiful spring day. I think it's a spring day. It's a summer day. Of course it is. Day 2 of summer. Our farmer is out there doing her job. She's doing an amazing job. But something came up while I was monitoring her activity, and I realized that there was an issue that we need to kind of deal with. So when I was making fertilizer, it kept going into here, which is where I put it because it's in the barn. She can't take fertilizer from this place. She can only take fertilizer from our central resource storage or our farming storage. As you can see, I put it all in here. And that just led me down a path of, storage can be quite tricky in this game. So I thought, now's a good time to discuss it and to work on getting some of the best storage that we can in the game, and I'll bring you down that path. So right here in our central resource storage, you can see we have 1000 kg that we can do. We're currently sitting on 780 kilograms of weight that we are occupying. And that runs out quickly because everything lands here. So anybody doing any extraction, so the log lady, the hunter, well, not the hunter, sorry. Well, some of the hunter, that's not true. So the hunter, if he picks up any leather or feathers, they go in here. All his meat go into the food storage.
The heat is
So
unbearable.
I know. So her farming activities, everything she pulls up, the food goes into there. All of her seeds go into here. All of the tools you need to give to everybody, they land it. You have to put them in here so they can gather them. However, you can, as you can see, go up to each workstation and deposit what they need in those particular storages. Now, the only issue with that is they're all spread out, aren't they? So I'd have to come over here, put stuff in there. I'd have to come over the hunter thing and put stuff in there. And that just becomes a bit of a pain in the neck, having to run all over the place to drop it in. So the central resource storage is a great idea until you run out of space. So today, what we want to do is see what can we do to get ourselves up to the next level of resource. So if we go to buildings, we go to storages, we could see we are currently on resource number 1, but we need to get to 1000 points. So that's 125 building points that we need to go to get to this. And as you can see, read down the description, it has the capacity is, it says has a bigger range and capacity than a simpler version. So that's cool. But that leads me to, what does it take to get building points? That's an interesting question. I'll show you a few things. So if we go into handcraft, let's craft ourselves a stone axe. Boom, we've got a stone axe. Let's put the stone axe in our hand at number 1. Okay, let's go find ourselves a tree to cut down. Somewhere all the way over there. Doesn't make a difference because the tree's irrelevant. We'll let it grow back in 2 years, but I prefer to have one away from my base. Okay, so now we take a look again at our building technology. Sorry. Oh, well, let's just go into one that's a little bit easier. So we have, sorry, that's the wrong one. In there, we need more buildings. So we have 8763 currently. So as you can see, it just went up by crafting that axe. It went up by 1.4 or something like that, which is not bad. So if you craft 1.4, you're going to craft nearly 100 axes to do it, which gets to you after a while. So, but let's take a look. Now, what did I say it was? It was, that's a bad memory, right? It is currently at 8764. Now watch what happens when I chop down a tree.
boiling.
Okay, so just dropping down this tree now will get us up to 8774. So you get 1 point for that. Now let's do this as well. Just break it up into pieces, and you can see that we are now up to 878. So it's basically 2.2 per tree, which is cool, but still, that's a lot of trees to chop down. Oh, look at the hunter. I didn't even notice he's out there. So what can we do? Well, the actual technology kind of indicates what the best approach is. It says, hey, building points. So let's build stuff. Now, what are we going to build? There's a lot of things we can build. We can build more houses, which I think we need to. There is some technology things we haven't built, such as we have got the excavation shed we've not built. We've got a wood shed and we got a well. You can see it tells you the number of them. And I think that we've got this kind of house. We can build a simple house rather than a simple small house, and that will upgrade it. Also, you get more points, and I wish I would tell you, depending on the complexity. So if we went to the wattle house, that'll give us less points than if we go for a wooden house or a stone house. Each one of those has better insulation as well, which makes people happy. Use less firewood and stuff like that. But if we're going to build a house like this, we're going to occupy it. So I don't really care if it has better, but we're going to go for that, even though we need 92. But we'll address that in a second as well. So first things first, one of the things we can build under storage is, if you notice, we have one food storage number 1, but we can also build food storage number 2, which has it says it has a bigger range and a bigger capacity. Now, instead of saying, all right, we're going to destroy the old one, look what happens. You can actually snap it to the existing one and upgrade it. So let's do that and get started. Now, I have turned on, all right, let me show you what I've done, because I think it's only fair so you understand. There's 2 things I've turned on just because it makes making videos a lot easier. I have turned on fast crafting and fast building. And what that means is I have less hits it's only 1 hit per wall rather than multiple hits. Still uses the same amount of, what's it called? It gives you the same amount of experience. It also gives you the same amount of durability loss to your weapon. So you don't get less durability loss by using it. And fast crafting just means I don't have to sit there when I'm doing 100 things. So let's get this built right. Oop, there you go. Okay. And now let me get that built up for you real quick. And we'll take a look at before we do it, what the before is. I think it was 880 currently. Is that what it is? Oh, I got to walk away so I can see it. It's on a bad background. So it is currently sitting at 880.6. Let's get this built and see what it gives us. And there you go. It's all done. It looks nice too. I like the wooden roof. And it's all upgraded inside. Oh, wait, not finished yet. Sorry. Let me finish this real quick. Boom. Now it's all done. And let's have a look here. Our chest. See, we are up to 1,000 kg here. I think it was 500 or 750. So this is definitely an increase. Now let's take a look at our building points. We were at 880.6, and if we take a look now, we are at 915. So you see, that definitely is, what is that, 880? I mean, that's 35 points just building that. So clearly building is the right way to go to get building points. So let's see, what else can we build? There's a few things that I noticed that we don't have, especially under the extraction. So we know we don't have an excavation shed, but if we do get an excavation shed, what we can do is bring in another person, because we want lots of stone for our stone house right there. We need 92 of them. So we want somebody going out there and collecting it. So this is an opportunity to do two things. We can bring somebody in to the village and get somebody to collect stones for us. So I'm going to go over here because all of our excavation stuff is here. So we've got our hunter and our well and our forest person. And I'm going to sit the... Oh, excuse me. I'm going to sit our little excavation shed right here. Buildings, extraction, excavation. Oh, it looks good right there. Boom. Right, let me get this built and I'll bring you back. And we're back. It's a rainy day. And I have finished building my extraction hut over here. As you can see, it's just a simple little thing. There's nothing else you can do. It just has a chest. But we can put a person here and they can do extraction duties. But the thing we wanted to find out was how much did that give us? And we are at 934. And I think that was nearly 50 points, wasn't it? If I remember correctly. I can't remember what we were at. But you guys are following the video. You'll be able to easily tell me because you'll have jumped quickly from that time to now. I did a bunch of things between. Right. So we're at 934. We still need, what is that? 66 building technology. Let's have a look. What other things can we do? Now, because we want to get somebody in the extraction shed, so if we go take a look at this and we see extraction, we can say extraction shed, take a look at assignments. This is what they can go gather. Now, I think you need a mine and we don't have one, so I don't believe we can get that, but we can definitely get stone and clay and limestone. But at the moment I only want stone, but that means we need to go get somebody to fill this. So we need somebody with the extraction skill to be able to go there. But before we do that, now we need another house, don't we? We need to put this person somewhere, and we'll go build it over here and next to the other houses. Where's the little river? Is this it? This must be the river. So we'll just kind of clear out these two trees and build a house here, maybe 3 trees. That'll actually give us some more technology points, right? Because if we remember, I think it was nearly 2. So if we are looking for, so we'll get about 6. That'll bring us up to 940, and then we only need 60. It'll be interesting to see what a regular house brings us. All right, we've knocked those down, and what are we up to? So we are at 941. We're getting there. I need to actually pull these stumps out. Can I make myself a shovel? Oh, I sure can. That's good. See what kind of, how many points that gives us. So I keep hitting F. I always do that. So that didn't give us anything, did it? Maybe it did, and I didn't pay attention because the stupid torch came on. Right, let's dig up those stumps. I don't believe stump digging gets us anywhere. Let's put shovel in number 4, please, and let's go and dig up these stumps because we want to put a house over here. And I don't think that's going to give us anything, but we definitely want the logs. So there you go. So we are at 941 something. We're still 943. So digging stumps. See, that's interesting. So that's extraction, and I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. So we're at 57 we need now. Let's get our old thing here. So let's remember. So you guys write this down because I will forget as soon as I walk away. We are at 943. So let's build a house. We're going to build, do we have planks? We got 91 planks. All right, so we're going to build a better house than normal. And if you notice, we are within range of that. And that's the reason why we can build this without having these materials in our pockets. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to go for a simple, small wooden house, which actually has, it says a stone campfire, but it's going to have better insulation than the other ones. All right, so here we go. Boom, put it there. All right, let me get this built. That didn't give us anything, did it? Let's take a look while we're here. 944. So it did give us 3, just placing that down. Now, I know you can cheat and you can keep doing that, knock it down, keep putting it, but that's not the point of the game. I don't like doing that. There's also, and I feel bad for not showing you this, but if you do any research on how to get technology points faster, everybody says this. So you go into here, you go into your customized game, and down here, technology gain multiplier. Everybody says, flip it all the way up. I haven't done that. So I'm leaving it as it is. Changes, but no, I don't. So you guys can decide for yourselves how you want to play. This game's a casual game. I don't care to rush it. That's not my job. If it wasn't for making videos, I wouldn't even have quick building on, but I might have quick crafting on, because crafting 1,000 flax seeds, that's just not my idea of fun. Right, let me get on this and build it. Okay, I haven't finished yet, but my hammer broke. So I just wanted to show you what we're up to so far. So we're at 961. So I need to build a hammer. Let's see. So 960, right? So it was 961.8. Let's see what building a hammer does for us. Hammer. Right, let's craft one. 968.1. Now let's go in here and have a look. So it only gave us 0.1. Ooh. No. Yeah, 961.8. It was. Well, I said it wrong. So it barely gave us anything. So making hammers is not the way to go. There you have it. That's the wooden house. So that's a wattle house and that's a wooden house. I like the wooden houses better. Actually, look at that. It has log cabin style. It has the roof that looks a lot better. What are we up to? We're at 961.8. Look, that's right. I remembered it. And so we're at 980. We've only need 20 more points, a little less than, and then we can upgrade. That's absolutely fantastic. Okay, right. Let's go and get ourselves another person so they can start doing our extraction duties. All right, we're back. Before I grab somebody to come to live, I made a couple bags. And we are now up to 983. Also gathered some manure, so we're only 17 away. Probably don't need to build the big house, but you know what? We are going to get somebody in here anyway. If you take a look, she is, it's hard to see, a 3 on extraction skills, the number 1. She's also a 3 on crafting of tools, but let's have a chat with her and say, hey, come on, join us. Sorry. Oh, that's right. Our rep. We need to get our rep up to 500. Oh, man, we went over that on the last video. And let's take a look. What is our rep? We need to do some things. Okay, while we're here, let me see if I can grab myself something from the notice board and get ourselves an extraction lady, because we really, really want that resource thing. All right, this one seems easy enough. We can just do it quickly. We've easily got the straw, the stick, and the logs. It gives us 100 points. Let's get that in here and let's go get that done. And we're back and have a look. I've turned in the quest up, hit the wrong key. And as you can see, I've got 560 dynasty reputation. Let's find the lady that we wanted. She's got the 3 extraction skills. Come and join us now, will ya? Great. Okay. Erwina is our new lady. Let's get into it and give her a new house. We have a simple small house. Yes, accept. Boom. Let's give her a job, and we want her to work in the excavation shed and a worker. She's there. Now, she has no tools. We need to figure out what tools she needs. We go over here, extraction shed. They need what tool? Where is it? It usually tells you. Oh, pickaxe and a shovel. Wow, didn't even see that. So let's go make a couple pickaxes and shovels, and then she can get on her assignment. Oh, you know what we have not done since we're here? That was, oh, I should have stayed in there. is we have not given intensity. Let's push that up to 100%. Yeah, I know. That's the reason why the tool probably didn't seem so obvious. We need a pickaxe, as it says down the bottom. I've got a couple in my inventory, so that should work. Let's see, where is that? Let's see, I've got, there you go, 4 that I've made for myself. We're going to need to make more because we're going to build a few other things in a minute, but let's go get her what she needs so she can start extracting the stone, because we definitely want to build ourselves our stone house. Okay, we're at 990. I don't think we're going to tip ourselves over the edge by making these 2, but let's find out. All right, let's have a look. I was at 990 and I am still at 990, so making those 2 did nothing for me, but it's probably because it's a low amount. So what I want to do is I want to go down to Skalky, and I want to get as much copper and bring it back as I can. The bonus of that is that I get stone, which is going to help when we go to build our stone house right there, because we need 92 of those suckers. Yikes. And I know we've got the lady out there doing her extraction stuff, but, you know, it's going to take her a while to actually bring anything in. Although, so she started, so she's working on it. I'll have a look at that. New season. I was down in Skalky mining when I didn't realize what time, so it just booted me back up to home. But we've had a foal, which must mean that Dave and Donna are parents. That's pretty cool. And we've got another chick. How cool is that? Okay, well, let me take a look at what I have. I'm pretty burdened down here, but I managed to get myself 23 copper and 29 stone, and that hopefully should put us close to what we need. It gave me 5 building points, as you could see, just by doing that. So we are so close to be able to getting our next building. But let's, next resource building, that is. I'm going to stick the things I need in here. Now, I don't know. We might just build another type of building, and that will get us over the hump. Let me put those stone in there. I'm taking the copper out. I'm going to move it over to here, where this guy is. There you go. Put all the copper over there. That'll be good enough. I think I had some tin and iron as well. Let me see. So I've got iron and limestone is fine. I don't think I might not have tin. I do have tin. All right, I'm just going to move these things out of here purposely so that way I can concentrate on the things that I want to be put in there, right? Good. So what else can we make while I am doing this? There is one other thing I want to make, and there's a reason for it. So this is the crafting section. Although we are starting to get pretty crowded. Hopefully we can put something right here next to, oh wait, let's see the baby. Where's the baby? I don't see the baby. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Oh, it's a female. You guys have got to think another name for the baby donkey. It's got to start with a letter D. Oh, isn't she beautiful? Okay, right. Rather than get distracted, which I just did, let's see if we can build this. We want to build buildings. We want to build services. No, production. There you go. So we can already have it. We already have a workshop. We already have a smithy. We do not have a sewing hut. And we have a kitchen. So let's get ourselves a sewing hut. And there's a reason for it, because next summer, I don't want to deal with the mess that is having to hear him complain about his being overly hot. And I'll show you what we can do. But let's see. Does this put us over? Boom. No, not yet. How close are we? How close are we? That gave, oh no, we needed 5 points. I don't know if that even gave us any. Right, let me get on it. Let's build it and I'll bring you back. There you go. So we've just upgraded and we now have the next storage, even though I didn't finish. So that's pretty cool. We've got to get that in place. That is going to be awesome. We need more logs. And the reason why we don't have more logs is my fault, because I told them to stop doing log extraction. So let me just reset that. All right, before I go anywhere else, what I wanted to show you, let me see if I can remember where it is. I believe it's here. Go into the tailoring table. There's standard, there's decent, there's great, there's padded, backpacks, mounts, and miscellaneous. Think, is it in standard, basic, simple clothes? There is, no, not that one. That guy right there, which is plus 12 heat protection. Now let's take a look at what we are wearing. Our basic hat. Oh, that's the same hat we already have. Well, I thought that was going to be better. Silly me, but I still think there is one. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. So we can buy this scheme. We can't do it yet. It is the light hat. I knew there was one. And it's 23% heat protection. That's what we want. We would need the linen thread and fabric thread, but we'll come back to that, getting better clothes. But this really helped us move up our building technology. Okay, what do we got to do? We need a few things. We want to, first and foremost, upgrade this building. So go to buildings, go to storages, and let's go to resource storage number 2. And look at that. You can put it on top. But before we do that, let's double check. Now it is 1,000 kilos of storage space. Let's see how much it is when it's finished. All right, before I finish, this is a very interesting situation. I don't know what the devs were thinking. So if you go up against the wall, you say, hey, no 5 logs, but it's in the chest. But because it's in this building state, you actually have to go in there and take out the logs, and then you're able to build. So bear with me while I get through all this. All right, we're not quite done yet. We need a lot more logs. I'm going to go out and start farming some logs here. Didn't expect to have to do that. And we're back. And there you have it. Look at it. A massive resource storage. It looks awesome. I love the logs. I love those. Buildings, ceilings, roofs, whatever you want to call them. And look at this. We now have 2,000 kilos worth of storage space, which is awesome. I absolutely love it. That's just going to be amazing when it comes to storage. It's not the only solution, but it's getting there. Now, how much stone do we have? Do we have enough for our... Oh, we got 41. It's enough to get started. Let's see, Dave, he only has logs. That's right, from us going out and gathering stuff. But let's get started, because we don't want to end without building ourselves the newer house and seeing what that looks like, because this is all about the building technology. And as you can see, we are up to 1,073. But the next 2 things, that one unlocks at 6,500, which we're way off of that. Oh boy, that's farming. Oh, the building, so 10,000, we're way off of that. Well, that's okay. Let's figure out where we want to sit our nice new beautiful stone house. Let's see. I think right here is going to be perfect. This guy might be in the way, so let me get this guy out of the way, clean up. I'll take the sticks because I can never have enough sticks. All right, let's get this out. Boom, all done. Swap over to our hammer. Let's go into our buildings. We want houses, and we want this guy. Now, the resource storage is too far away. Or it's just telling us we don't have enough. But I know we don't have enough, but you know what? We're going to make it. Okay, look at that, baby. I love it. Wow. Okay, let me get started. I need a lot of stone. And we're back. Let's take a look. It's a pretty cool house. I like the mixture. We go from wood over to stone. Look at this bad boy. It's pretty cool. And it's big. Well, it's bigger than my other place. Look at the beds and everything. Oh, I really like it. You know what? I want to move in. How do I move into this house? Good question. You hit N. You go to simple house. And you see down here where it says assign to player? Boom. I now live here. And that's my house. Love it. So cool. All right. I'll tell you what, guys. That's going to be it for today. We got some great storage. Hopefully you learned a thing or two about storage and how to increase your building technology and get things done and keep improving your village. I hope you had a good time today. I had a great time as always. If you did enjoy the video, do let me know. Leave a like, leave a comment, and as always, feel free to subscribe. And until the next one, when I don't know what we'll do, I'll see ya.